run like Jeddo.
This is little Allie Busick and her adoring Jeddo. That's Serbian for grandfather, Nick Busick.
Nice. Samiruka.
A sweet image of a happy walk between two Busick generations. But don't be fooled.
From Weirton, West Virginia,
Jeddo here is nothing but a big bully.
Big Bully Busick not going.
Before we go any further, how did this doting grandfather and husband from Weirton, West Virginia become Big Bully Busick? Well, let's go back to the 1980s, where giants roamed the earth in the form of professional wrestlers. Big Bully Busick was a mainstay on the rough and tumble circuit of the WWE. From high school gyms to major venues.
Now as a real bully.
He never played well with others.
Absolutely right.
To this day, he is adored by fans that saw him dropkick and chokehold many a man. But that was then. In recent years, the Bullies come across an opponent who is much tougher than any grappler Busick's ever faced in the squared circle.
3-4 months he couldn't swallow properly. And then when he went to the hospital and found out it was esophagus cancer, we didn't know what we were going to do. It was stage 4.
But surgery in 2016 saved him. And while it was tough,
It was overwhelming. It just really, really was.
all seemed well.
Eventually he just got stronger.
You're gonna start out real right.
The Big Bully was back, pumping iron and busting out set after heavy set in the gym. His favorite place in the world, by the way. But the fight of and for Busick's life wasn't over.
Me and my dad went out to eat, and I noticed he misordered a meal. And my dad's about as sharp as they come, so he's not going to misorder
It was the sushi, right?
Yeah, the sushi. The sushi.
Nick's son Bronco wasn't the only person thinking something was terribly wrong.
We always sit on the porch in the evening and we just talk and, enjoy the peace out there. And I noticed his speech. He just couldn't get the words out.
I was having trouble with my language. In fact, I was to the point where I was scared, thinking maybe I had some type of dementia or something, because I couldn't get sentences out completely.
This time, Busick's greatest rival got in his head.
Don't you know, lo and behold,
Literally.
boom.
There was a large mass on his brain and my stomach just sunk. They wanted to do the surgery right away.
Basically, Nick developed a metastatic lesion in his left temporal lobe. The esophageal cancer was the same as the cancer that was in his brain.
Dr. Stephen Karlovitz and a team of specialists at Allegheny General Hospital were tasked with, once again, trying to save Nick Busick's life.
Surgery will take maybe 2 or 3 hours total time. You're asleep the whole time.
Neurosurgeon Dr. Richard Williamson would perform the delicate surgery, literally opening up Busick's skull, cutting out the tumor, removing the threat, relieving the pressure. The procedure, incredibly difficult. The patient?
Of course, I gotta get that done.
Not so much.
Take good care of you, all right?
Thank you, sir.
It's great when you have a patient like this who has, really positive attitude and a positive outlook.
In the days and hours before the operation, Nick Busick was told, rest up, take it easy.
Why sit around?
Cancer or not, Nick Busick never misses a workout.
I'd rather lift those heavy weights, but they won't let me any heavy weights. So I gotta do the pretty stuff.
How you feeling?
The day of the surgery, those who love this genuine tough guy waited and prayed, hoping the bully would win this, his most important match.
Dr. Williamson came in and gave me the good news and said we got it all, and so I felt so much better. But when I entered the room, he was so weak again, and we didn't know what the future was going to hold.
But one thing was for sure, Nick Busick wasn't going to waste time worrying.
I wasn't gonna let that happen, so I'm back in the gym.
Busick has had a lot of workout partners in his life, but his boy Bronco tops the list.
Been doing it since I was little, man. It's definitely different. Learn from the best, that's for sure.
Bronco, like his father, is a formidable man physically. But he is a son with a big heart. Watching the greatest man he has ever known battle for his life, not once, but twice, was heartbreaking.
For a second, you almost don't believe it. You go through such a fight, emotionally and physically. It was draining on me, let alone my dad. Thank God he has such a frame and such a hard mindset to get through that.
But surgery is only one part of the team effort to beat cancer.
Scans right in. You're gonna strap me in sort of like a Halloween movie.
Radiation is the other.
His two options were either doing whole brain radiotherapy or just doing a focused stereotactic approach to that area, and that's what he opted for.
Ready?
So far, so good.
Here we go.
Nick Busick, best, busting out reps,
He just keeps fighting every day.
pushing heavy steel,
It's looked like he did it again.
and proving some bullies don't back down when challenged.
The message is you never give up.
They just fight harder.
You just got to put it in God's hands, and you certainly got to take it a day at a time.
Ross Guidotti, KDKA-TV News.